Hello everyone and welcome to our Minecraft 100-day survival story.
Yes, you guessed it guys, we're going to be surviving in Minecraft for 100 days. So, we get a lot done in this video, but we set ourselves 4 challenges that we wanted to get completed by the end of this video. Number 1, we wanted full enchanted diamond armor and weapons.
Number 2, we wanted to explore a nether fortress.
Number 3, we wanted to defeat the ender dragon.
And number 4, we wanted to gain the elytra.
Now, day 1 started like any other in Minecraft. We was confused, lost, and well, we didn't really know what directions are going. So we decided to make some tools, some wooden tools, and then bash the chicken over the head, as you do.
Then we decided to go for a swim in this water, but we soon realised that there were no fish, so this water may be contaminated, so maybe we should get out instead of swimming around.
Not before grabbing this bit of sugarcane that we see here, as we knew we'd need this for later.
Yes. We knew we were going to get hungry in the future, so we decided to get these 2 chickens. Well, tried to, I guess.
As you can see, my aim's not the greatest, but lucky Grace was there to save the day.
Maybe we can get these 2.
Oh, same
maybe
again.
Not. Day 1 was coming to an end, and as you can see, these 2 skeletons started attacking us, so we got rid of them quickly before we got killed. And as you can see in the background, we saw a glow, and we realised it was a village, and we were so grateful because we've been looking for one for the whole day.
So we headed on over there and decided to search in this house first of all. As you can see, there was not much there. A little bit quiet, this village, so I thought I would ring the bell just to wake everyone up. And then I thought I'd ring it again, you know what, because I'm just so annoying like that.
The Iron Golem's very mad at you.
Then we went in this house here, had a little search around, looking for a bed at this point, and then opened up this chest and couldn't believe it. There was 2 diamonds inside and some iron.
On the first day, we've already got diamonds.
This was such an exciting time. Now, this is a good start to day 1. So we took everything out of the chest. So I came out to find this guy staring through this door. I didn't know what he was doing, but I killed him anyway. So I thought I'd better check on the villager who was sleeping with his eyes open.
Interesting.
Now, Grace was distracting this villager here. Well, I quickly punched this bloke, went inside, had a look in his chest, and again, diamonds and gold! I couldn't believe it. I was so happy. Checked Grace was still distracting him, while I quickly stole all of his belongings and quickly ran. Decided to eat this carrot while watching these 2 sheep.
We decided to grab more crops. Sorry, villagers. Look, he's planting them again. He's like, what have you done?
And some potatoes.
A lot of food here. This is really good.
Now, we decided we was going to call this place home. So we thought we'd better get some materials for some building. So we went over to get some wood.
And this is just going to be a small little house just to keep us safe for a few nights.
Gather plenty of wood. You can never have too much wood in Minecraft. Now, we're not going to lie. We hated this build from the beginning. Grace was really mad at me because I was pretty much in charge of this build. And, well, we was panicking a little bit. We'd been attacked a few times. We was on day 3 by now. So we thought we just better get something built quickly. So while Grace was gathering materials, just flex my diamonds there quickly again, I started building a house. As you can see, it was going quite well.
Until you look at it from this view.
I get attacked by a zombie here, then nearly killed by an enderman.
Oh my god.
So I decided to eat a carrot hiding in a corner. It's not very brave of me.
I'm surprised the enderman didn't teleport to you.
So through the night we decided to build, or carry on building. So this is what we ended up with by day 3.
Now, we didn't like this place very much, but we're going to keep it for now.
How did you get in here? You come out of nowhere.
That's very disrespectful.
So we decided we wanted to build a mine within our house. Now this would keep us safe and stop us from venturing out too far. So this is what we ended up with by day 5. And then we came up day 6 and I noticed there was someone at my front door. So we decided to let him in like any good person would do. And he attacked me. So I chopped him up with my axe. And that was the end of him.
You might want to check upstairs.
Right, I'm just going to come up. Oh, God, how rude. Get off my bed.
Home intruder.
Day 6, I decided to go and get myself a cat. I love pets.
So now we've got a little kitty to keep in our home.
We didn't name him straight away, but I promise you he gets a name later.
We decided to go exploring and we come across something. A mob spawner, but unfortunately the loot wasn't that great, so we decided to block it up. But maybe we'll use this later.
Then in the distance we noticed there was a village. Now I thought we'd go over there and have a good old look, because normally you get some good loot and some interesting stuff, but to be honest there wasn't much for it here. So we took bookshelves and any materials and that we thought we might need. We don't want to bore you too much with this because to be honest, there wasn't much here.
Yeah, but we took what was useful and left.
On the way home, after nearly getting lost and getting the map out several times, I could see our house in the distance.
We could see our house in the distance, so we ran on over and we decided to finish off our mine. So we dug down to Y coordinate 12 because that's the most common diamond level. And we continued digging and we did find some iron along the way and we collected that up because we knew that was going to be useful.
Though we was going to dig down to, like Grace said, Y12 and then hollow out an area, as I'm doing right now.
We want it nice and large so we can do loads of strip mines.
Now, I'm not 100% sure what happened here. I was AFK for a while, and you ever get the feeling you're being watched?
I'm watching you.
I found this quite creepy when I come back and see this. But life must go on. So we're back down in the mines, smelting our iron, and we've finally got full iron armour.
So we decided to carry on marking out where we wanted our strip mines, and we randomly got the achievement for Iron Man, even though we made the iron armor a little while ago, but yes, we wanted the achievement. So we continued mining, and once we dug this block, we realised that there are diamonds behind it, and we were so excited because these are our first diamonds in this world.
As you can see, I was jumping around there, maybe got a little bit overexcited as it was only 3 diamonds, but at least we could make another diamond pick now.
And of course, you always have to start somewhere. So we got those and earned the trophy. Finished mining these diamonds, we opened up this new area with a bunch of gold, and we dug this one block, and guess what was behind it?
Diamonds, yeah. So today it became
Our lucky day.
lucky day, yeah. So we've been down here a while, so we decided to come up. It was coming to day 14, and we decided we wanted a new pet.
So we got this dog, and we brought him home to meet his new best friend. And his new best friend is actually our pet cat. And they have a little pet bed down there.
Now, day 15 was house refurb day. Now, Grace had been constantly reminding me how much she hated this house. So I finally gave in and we decided to, well, this is what the house looked like at day 15.
And then I decided to change this layer to bricks. Not as good so far.
So this was day 16. Now, it's looking slightly better, I must say, Grace. It's looking good.
Day 17, I changed the shape a little bit. I think it looks much better in this shape than just a block. But day 18, finally I've got it finished. I think it's pretty good from what I started with.
Definitely agree with you there, Grace. It's much better than what you started with.
But we decided we want to make a farm now because we've had this bird for a while and we need a farm. So we want to do some trading and also we need a bit of food. So we went over the top of this, maybe a bit too big, but it's great because we're going to be doing a lot of trading in the future, we know that. We thought about it and we have been attacked quite a lot and we've lost loads of our villagers, which is quite upsetting. So we need a bit of protection around here because our swords are not going to finish this. So we made an iron golem, and we can say this right now because this is not our only iron golem. They wandered off so much. But that's just the way they are because they like to wander off to the nearest village. But as you can see, we're still getting mobs as he decided that he doesn't want to fight with us anymore. So we had to destroy them ourselves. And we thought to give ourselves a bit of extra protection, we would make a wall around our base. So we finished that almost, and as you can see, there's a witch outside our house and attacked this poor villager as well as us. So we decided to kill it and it attacked our dog as well. I don't know whether you hit it, but you know. And we're poisoned, so you need to eat because poison does leave you on half a heart, I think, but that's not good.
So at this point, half a heart down, worrying and panicking, decided we needed to finish the wall and quick. So carried on finishing the wall because there was just a little bit more to do. Now getting attacked by mobs, as you can see. Just putting some final blocks here and there, but I think the wall is finished. Yes, the wall is finished. Finally, the wall is finished.
But we're not fully protected yet because it's very dark and mobs spawn in any dark place they can find. So we need to light it up around here with torches or lanterns.
As you can see, there's another skeleton and a spider just to the right. But we take care of them.
Hopefully these are the last mobs for now.
I mean, the wall at this moment is not that effective, but it does become effective later on, I can tell you that.
Yes, and it's going to be very useful for the future.
So we're back down in the mines.
And we got a very big lucky spot over here with loads of diamonds. So we continued mining, and guess what? We found even more diamonds. Look at that.
This became one of the best days of finding diamonds. We was well on the way to getting, I think it's 22 diamonds you need for full diamond armor. So we needed to get 44 diamonds. We was well on the way.
And we grabbed this bit of iron as well, because that's going to be useful. And as you can see, this is what our world looks like so far. Pretty good, I must say. We decided that today was just going to be a chore day, sorting out the farm, replanting crops, so we can get more crops to plant. And as you can see, the farm. But we lit up the area as well to make sure no mobs can spawn, because we've had that issue for a while. And we started working on a project. We're making a villager. I don't know what we can call this.
A villager breeder. Let's say villager breeder to breed some villagers, as we wanted villagers for trading. Now this is very important because we needed books and potions and whatever else we could trade with the villagers, really. So that was our next mission.
This is how the contraption works. So there's a dropper in the roof, and we're going to put bread and potatoes in there.
So we need to get some beds to fill up the villager's house, the new house. Well, we call it a house, but it's more like a prison because, to be honest, they're going in and they're never coming out. So after getting some wool,
we took it back to make some beds, and we decided that we're going to add some outdoor decoration. So little pillars, a bit of leaves, and just, you know, some other stuff to make it look prettier, even though it's really not a good place in here.
It looks pretty good though, I like it. I'm not sure the villagers will like it when they know what it's for, but
here we go.
So this is what it looks like.
Adding some more leaves just to make it look a bit nicer. And this is what it looks like. I think it looks good from the outside, but on the inside some horrible stuff happens.
So, day 32 was back mining, and guess what? More diamonds!
Yes, this was exciting. Every time we find diamonds, it's exciting. It doesn't really get much different.
So we come up day 34.
And we put our diamonds in our chest because we know we need to keep them safe. And I'm pretty sure we can afford a set of diamond armor.
So, day 35, it was a time to move the villagers into their new prison.
This guy does not know where he's going.
Did I just say prison? I meant home.
Yeah.
So we used rails and cart to get them in. This is the easiest way. We tried many other ways, but
this is what we did.
Yeah, we come up with this way in the end, and it was
pretty effective.
It's effective, but it took a while. So after getting a few in there, we finally managed it. We had a baby villager. Yay!
There you go. On day 36, we headed down into the mines, and it was a very lucky trip on this day because we found a ton of diamonds. As you can see right here, we're mining them all. And it was very, very lucky, and we were very fortunate for this.
So day 38, more chores, back in the farm. So at this point, you can see we've extended the farm and we've added a lot more crops. So I then heard a noise, decided to poke my head around the corner, and couldn't believe it what I saw. I saw what I thought was a couple of zombies attacking our villagers.
And it was actually a lot more than just a couple. There was also spiders there as well. Where's that iron golem gone? I thought you were supposed to be protecting these villagers.
Now, I made this a bit difficult. As you can see, I'm trying to attack them with a pickaxe, you know, but it just goes to show, Grace, that our wall is not doing this job at the minute. We have to make a few changes. So, day 39, we decided to extend our sugarcane farm. We wanted librarians and we needed to trade paper. So, we extended the sugarcane farm, as you can see.
Then we continued with our wall around the farm so no mobs or anything can come in and trample them.
Then, as you can see, this is what we are left with and what we've been working on.
I think it looks pretty good.
So day 43 and day 44 was building.
We built this little barn here, and we also built an enchanting room because we haven't done that yet, and that's pretty important.
So we're finally getting there, and I'm thinking things are starting to look good.
And we made lots of bookshelves because an enchanting room does need bookshelves, and we made an enchanting table, which is exciting. And we're going to go place that right now because that is an exciting moment. Boom.
It's looking good, looking good. We're getting there finally. So, there's the house. There's the villager. Well, I would like to say house, but it's a prison really. Because they're not allowed out, are they, Grace? There's our barn. Yeah, things are getting there. Things are getting there. But I feel we need a little bit of extra protection. Don't you, Grace?
Yeah. So let's make these iron golems, and if the other ones come back, please don't tell them that we replaced them. Because
They're not too clever, these iron golems. They worry me. They really do.
very scary. But here they are, and here's our new iron golems. They hopefully won't run off.
Oh, I feel safer already.
There's our little kitty cat. We're gonna go name them actually as well because they don't have names yet. So we quickly named them. We came up with something amazing. Doris and Boris. Yeah, they're the best names you can pick for your animals, of course. And of course, the little iron golem came over to say hello and congratulate them on finally getting a name after all these days. But Boris unfortunately pushed him away. The poor iron golem was very sad, as you can tell by his face. We decided to get ready on our new project, and we were going to make a new place for our villagers to stay. So we wanted to make them something big and something fancy instead of these tiny little wooden huts. But we didn't know how many materials this was going to take because we decided to make it very big.
Right, so I headed back over in the house to gather a few more bits and took this fish out of the furnace, which gave me a trophy, which I was very, very pleased about.
And you brought me back the glass I needed to finish off this build because we need a few more windows in this place.
This is what it's starting to look like. So I'm just having a look around, seeing what we need. So I found a ravine just, well, not far from my house really. Was mining a few materials that we was going to need for the build. Found some iron. And I was even lucky enough to find some diamonds, which I was very pleased about. So I took them.
That was not planned.
Then I dug my way out. As you can see, it's quite high, quite deep. I managed to get myself out. And it's quite close to where we are. As you can see, our house in the background there.
This is what I've done so far. As you come back, you can see everything.
So as I went through, I couldn't believe it when I heard that noise. Oh dear, no. Tried running back, but... damn.
Something unfortunate happened here.
Oh,
No.
I hate creepers. So annoying. But I carried on. We patched this up and...
We even found some more diamonds, which made up for the fact we just got our house exploded.
So this was day 52 by now, so it was halfway through. Or just over halfway through.
And guess what? We found even more diamonds! We quickly mined those, and of course we're going to need these for our armor and stuff, so... We were just mining and we actually come across the Stronghold, so we had to take a closer look up here, and as you can see in this little area up here, you can see the stone bricks, and that means it's a stronghold.
So we decided to go in and take a closer look. Now this place is like a maze, let me tell you. We got lost so many times. So going from room to room and level to level, eventually coming across this library area. So our idea was to take as many of these bookshelves as we could, as we had some seriously good trades to lock in with our villagers.
And we actually eventually come across the end portal room, which was annoying because of these little silverfish.
So we decided to tunnel our way to the top, save this location, as we knew we would need this for later, and it was a big worry off our minds.
But guess what? It was actually in the middle of the abandoned village, so we knew this was close to our house.
So on the way back,
Something unfortunate.
everything was going well until this. I died. Now, I completely panicked at this point. I'm not going to lie. I felt like I had lost everything. I would have quit at this point if none of this stuff had spawned back. But we headed back out there and managed to get it all back. Well, most of it anyway.
As you can see in the panic, you built all these iron block things.
So, day 57, we was heading back home. Quickly went back up and stored all the stuff in the chest.
We did not want that to happen again. Look how many diamonds we've got now. We've got a stack.
Things were starting to really come together now. Went outside, and can you believe it? We was getting raided.
This is our first raid.
Now, this is where the wall really came in handy. It was keeping the raiders on the outside. So we managed to be able to fight them off. Oh, apart from this one that managed to get over. But
We dropped the saddle.
killed the beast. So we took care of business as best we could.
And did you not realise there's another one riding one? But yeah, this is very scary because we almost died. We saw this was the last mob, so we killed him quickly, and he dropped something very special for us. The Totem of Undying. And of course, it's what its name is. It protects you from dying.
So quickly went round and made sure everything was intact, as we didn't want anyone or any mobs being able to spawn anymore in the village.
We stored away our stuff and I got a diamond. But you just used it for the achievement.
I would never do such a thing.
Oh, okay.
So, day 58, I decided we needed a horse. So I went out looking and managed to find this horse. We made friends straight away. Or maybe not. Now, when I did eventually befriend this horse and I put the saddle on, I realised how fast he was. He was so fast and jumped so high.
This was the best horse ever.
As you can see, he just jumps and he's in.
Whoa, that was a big jump.
So I quickly put him down here. I chucked his new diamond armour on, if you don't run away from me.
She's like, I don't want to live with you.
Look how cool he looks. I'm just going to jump off and show you. Look at that. That's amazing. Now, I think we need to build our horses a house. We can't have them out in the rain.
Yeah, and they also want to run away. But of course, we have to give him a name as well, like our other pets.
Echo, I think. He's an Echo. Anyway, so we started building this barn.
And got attacked by a skeleton while we were at it.
Quickly took care of him.
We added lighting. We didn't want any mobs spawning in here.
I'm pretty proud of this one, guys. This was pretty good.
This was...
So, back in the farm.
I also got a horse, as you can see. And look at how cute it looks.
It's looking good. We're finally getting there. So, day 60, and can you believe it? We're getting raided again.
That's not good at all. And they actually managed to get in this time. That's not very good. But unfortunately, the Ravager couldn't get out of the gate.
So we took care of these as quickly as we could.
Oh, if you're wondering why they're on fire, I have the fire aspect.
The guy's trying to chop me with an axe, but I managed to get the better of him here. So after taking care of business, we got the emerald discount with the villagers.
And we found this lovely sign in front of your bed. I wonder who put that there.
I wonder. So day 63, we wanted to start a new project, and the project was the Nether Portal.
We've already found a stronghold, but we still haven't been to the Nether. So we made this little cute Nether portal and lit it up. But we're not going to go in there just yet because we're not ready for that.
I don't think cute is the right word to describe the Nether Portal, Grace. Do you?
The building around it is.
So yeah, no, we went back inside and we done what we had to do. We got full diamond armor, all the weapons, enchanted everything. So at this point, I'm feeling powerful now. I'm not great in the Nether. Never have been. Never will be. I don't think. Makes me nervous.
Never will be.
Never will be. Yeah. Don't know what I was doing here. See, look, I told you I'm not great. I've been throwing my weapons away before I even got in there. So I have a little moment here. As you can see how lovely I look with my armour, my shield and my sword.
Oh my gosh, goodbye animals if we die.
We headed in.
And we possibly got the worst spawn ever. It's just a cube. But for some reason there's a horse and a cat in the nether. But, okay then.
So we decided to keep searching around. Now we needed to find a nether fortress.
We searched and searched, but there actually wasn't one near. But we did find the little piglin area. I forgot what it's called. But there were a lot of skeletons and mobs around here. We need to get out of it quickly.
Then we found this old used nether portal, or broken nether portal. So I quickly went over.
Did not want us to touch that.
Got another trophy there.
And to see what our loot is, not that great, but we got some iron nuggets.
So after a bit of searching, we found this, I don't know, it's a piglin tower or piglin area. I don't really know really, to be honest. But we found this. So all was going well up to this point. No one's attacking me. I'm going to keep walking. See all the gold, and I think it got the better of me, and I got a bit greedy, and I just jumped over and just went for it, and I got attacked by everything. Now I had fire protection on my armour, which was lucky, I must say, very lucky, because I would have died and lost everything at this point if it wasn't for that. Got knocked in the lava, just fought my way out of here as quickly as possible. As you can see, me and Grace fighting everything.
Was it really worth it for some gold blocks?
I don't think I got a gold block. I attempted to, but I panicked.
These magma cubes, oh my goodness.
Yeah, this was a scary moment, so I quickly mined my way out as quick as possible.
This giant lava lake.
Eventually finding our way back to the Nether portal. So we got back through the Nether portal. It was good to be home.
We had a look at our world, and we decided that we wanted to go shoot this creeper in the head because he was trespassing and we didn't like that. So first hit, dead, and actually that gave us an achievement, which is pretty cool.
So it was time to go back to the Nether. Now we needed to find a Nether fortress. That was our aim. So
we need to get blaze rods to make blaze powder and make that into eyes of ender to get to the end.
So we had a look around and we were searching for ages. Come across this new biome, which is
the crimson biome.
Crimson biome. Yep. Digging around, eventually coming to another area. Yeah, it was getting quite boring really because there's so many places you can die, and eventually we came
across the Nether fortress, which was actually really cool because it's covered in lava. But we did come across the blaze spawner in this, and that was the main goal we needed it for. So we just kept looking around. There was loads of dead ends, but fortunately, at this one entrance, we found it and we managed to get our blaze rods from here. So
we didn't waste no time, straight in. And I'm going to say now, I've got knockback on my sword, which is probably not the right thing to have. Because it was knocking them back and we was losing a lot of the blaze rods, but we managed to get enough and a few achievements, which was good. So we just collect all these up here.
We're getting further and further on to completing the game.
No, these guys ain't too tough when you take them out on their own. Now, and on trying to find our way home. This was eventful.
Getting attacked by wither skeletons, but we grabbed some nether warts and we wanted to plant these back at home, so we grabbed those. But more wither skeletons spawned and gave us the wither effect, which is lovely.
Again, panic sets in at this point for me, and I'm jumping around, not knowing really what to do or where to go because I'm so worried about dying because I couldn't see how many hearts I had left. So I was worried about losing all my armour and all my enchantments that I'd spent so long doing. So we just dug our way out there as quickly as we could and decided to go and look for some endermen.
We needed endermen to get ender pearls to make eyes of ender with the blaze rods we just found.
It's all getting very complicated, but we had it under control, didn't we, Grace?
Not really.
No. We got mobbed a few times and come very close to dying.
Maybe we should have brought a boat with us. Yeah, I'm sure we could have done this a much easier way, but it did work eventually and we got all the ender pearls we needed.
So we headed back. As you can see, Grace is miles ahead of me here, and I'm just trying to find my way back without getting killed. Eventually get our way back.
We headed into our portal because we didn't want to stay here any longer than we had to.
Now, it was time to prepare. We wanted to go and fight the Ender Dragon, and we was finally in a position where we could go.
We got together all of our loot and potions, and we said goodbye to our beloved animals. We were very nervous as this was our first time trying to defeat the Ender Dragon. So we didn't want to lose all this stuff, so we had a little look around our world before we went. And we headed back to the village where we first found the portal.
As you can see, we sort of forgot where it was. So we had a little search around.
And we found this little opening.
Then we headed down.
And it did actually lead into the Stronghold, fortunately. And we put in our eyes of ender, and we prepared ourselves. Oh,
is that you hear me?
No. Little tiny silverfish.
This is not a good start. We're about to go and fight the Enderman, and I'm getting killed by silverfish.
Oh no!
So we lit up the portal
and braced ourselves
for the moment we've been waiting for. We jumped on in.
Silverfish hopped you in.
So right now we are on a little island.
And we need to build over to the Ender Dragon and destroy these crystals so we can't regenerate. So this is going to be really hard because we've never done this before and we have such good aim, as you can tell.
Now, I'm on the bow and I'm not going to lie to you again. No, I've not done throughout this video, but my aim's terrible. Grace is getting attacked by Endermen at this point. Now, I've seen people defeat the Ender Dragon quite a lot and they never get attacked by Endermen as soon as they walked in, but for some reason we did. Every Enderman that was here wanted to attack and kill us. Forget about the Ender Dragon, the Endermen are killing us.
So we grabbed some Dragon Breath because we knew we can use that for potions later on, but we took it and got beat up by Endermen once again. Why are they all coming after us? I have no clue.
So I managed to get a few of these killed off here. I was getting pretty desperate at this point. I was really panicking. I thought this is all gone to pieces. Not even took one shot at the Ender Dragon yet.
And the Enderman just like, no, dragon.
Look how many of them there is. These guys are scary.
Yeah, unlimited Ender pearls, I guess. And of course, I died because I'm not actually a fighter in this game. I just like building.
So at this point I'm on my own. So I'll quickly take one of my healing potions.
we need to actually start on the
Now,
Ender
I
Dragon.
need to start destroying these crystals to stop the dragon regenerating. So I've done this. I have got Feather Falling and Slow Falling potion. So this shouldn't hurt too much. Oh, very close. Now I'm building up because my aim's terrible. I've been shooting so many arrows. So I'll blow another one up.
We need to get rid of these dangerous crystals so the dragon cannot regenerate.
As you can see, this is one of my best shots. Oh, and I missed.
Best shot ever.
So look, the Feather Falling, or is that Slow Falling? That's a great potion to use if you're ever fighting Ender Dragon. So I managed to get that shot there. And then there's a couple more to go. I think I get this shot as well. Yes. So things looking up. I managed to get the last one.
Almost.
Almost, yeah. Well, I thought this was the last one at this point. So I'll make the mistake here. Look, I'm down to 1 heart. Eat a golden apple. Very nervous. I was panicking at this point.
That would have been a risky move if you jumped off.
So I'm just regenerating my health quickly. Jump back down.
And we need to start defeating this guy.
So I started defeating him and realised that his health keeps regenerating. So one of the crystals was still, can you believe it, was still alright. So I had to quickly jump up here.
And we got rid of it finally. Oh,
Hit the end dragon there. But it took me 3 shots and I eventually got it. Or 4 shots, should I say.
Okay, we need to get down for the dragon breath kill.
Again, 1 heart. How lucky was that? That's very lucky. So I'll quickly make a run for it and regenerate my hearts.
Now the Ender Dragon is actually down into the middle, so this is your perfect chance to come hit him.
So I'm just doing what I think's best here. It's a bit difficult. I'm very bad with the bow. I'm very bad. But the last shot I managed to hit, I think after 3 or 4 attempts, I managed to get him. And finally, he was defeated.
This was our first time defeating the Ender Dragon, so it was a very exciting moment seeing that, and of course the Enderman just decided to attack us right now.
Now, I quickly run over and grab as much of this XP as I can, as I didn't want any of it to despawn, or I didn't want to die because the Enderman was seriously on intent on killing me at this point. So I grabbed it all. Now, as I say, I didn't know about getting the egg or anything at this point. I only learned this after, so I didn't end up getting any of that. So I just went straight in to go to the end world because I wanted to get the elytra.
So we went into the little portal that takes us to the end town, or whatever you can call it, end city. And there's our little thing over there. So we made a bridge over there to grab our elytra from the ship, and the Shulker wanted to kill us, so we portaled away.
This was another panic point for me because I actually got hit by whatever it is I don't know what it is.
Shulker, the little bomb thing.
It makes you float, and I started floating away into mid-air at this point, and I really started panicking. I was like, no, please, no. So I used ender pearls to teleport back down to the platform, and then went back up again. I was like, again, this is panic station for me now. But it managed to work okay, and I dropped back down safe and sound.
Fortunately.
Yeah, then went in and collected the elytra. So we'd achieved our 4 achievements. It was a great feeling at this point. Now, I've got no room for anything else here, so I grabbed as much loot as I could. Then I want to grab the dragon's head.
That's also a really big achievement.
So I built round and I took it.
Yay.
And then decided I was going to head back. And this happened. Now, I can't believe it. My game crashed. I was gutted. So I respawned and then this happened. Absolutely gutted. I lost everything. Absolutely everything.
That was such a disappointment. Now we did make more armour and go back into the end, but of course we did die again and lost it all. So this is our farm. It's quite big, as you can see. It takes up a lot of space, but it's very useful since the villagers all locked us out of the trades, so we had to get new villagers, breed them, and get more trades. So we needed all of the stuff to level them up.
So basically we had to restart again. So we spent the next 20 days or so leveling up, locking in trades with villagers. We even increased our villager house here, as you can see. Basically we needed to get all our stuff back to go back to get the elytra. So I'm just going to take you for a little walk around here and show you what we've done. This is our stable for our horses.
Here's our giant farm filled with chickens and cows. And of course there's a lot of eggs because there's a ton of chickens. And over here is our house. And our nether portal and our enchanting room. And down here is a little storage area. We never actually got to show you this yet. But this is where we store all our stuff. It's actually above the mine. And down here is the mine. So as you can see, this is where we found all our diamonds and the little strip mines. Now around the last 2 days, we did manage to get a few more supplies, our crops and stuff, and because we knew we need to get ready to go back to the end and get our elytra again, because that was our achievement. We did get it, but died.
So we headed back that way. You're looking good in your armour there, Grace. Now we knew the way. We knew this route pretty good by now, Grace. We'd done this a few times.
Yeah, so it was pretty quick getting there.
So we wasted no time in jumping straight back in the portal and going to look for our stuff.
It's pretty sad coming back here.
Now we got pretty lucky when we jumped in because we found some of our old diamond armour that had, when we died, had spawned on the side.
There.
Yeah. So we quickly grabbed that.
And we were glad that this didn't despawn.
And then we headed the way we came in originally. So we followed that route. And I couldn't believe it. When I got to this point and looked over to the left of the screen, I couldn't believe it when I started seeing some of my stuff over there. I thought, no way. I quickly headed over there and it was all the stuff that I'd died with originally. It had been there all this time. Everything, even the elytra. I lost some stuff, but most of it was still there. I was so happy at this point.
The only thing disappointing is that we didn't get our XP back. So that's fine.
So we headed back out as quickly as we could.
We did not want to die this time. Now we have officially got our stuff back, and here we are.
So it was the final day, day 100, and we'd achieved everything we needed to achieve. Just having a little fly about with your elytra. You can have so much fun with this.
We flew off into the distance to take a look at the desert and the beautiful sunset.
Now, we'd finished what we'd set out to achieve, but we enjoyed making this video and we would love to make another one. So if you enjoyed watching this or you'd like to see us get to day 200,
make sure to give us a thumbs up and maybe even subscribe and turn on notifications.
But we want to thank anyone that's watched the video. Thank you for all your support and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.
Goodbye.
Thanks for watching. Bye.